let's face it, you suck at mixing. You spend hours watching tutorials on YouTube, moving skeuomorphic shit around on your screen, but yet every time you upload a song to SoundCloud, everybody says it sounds like horseshit mixed with battery acid. Come, let's be real, guys. No one says that, because no one fucking listens to your shit! Well, I'm here to help you with all that, because I've got 16 tips on why you need a Mixcube. Reason 1. These things have no ports, which means you're gonna get better transient response because the air's not moving around and stuff. You're also gonna get better frequency response because you're not gonna get a resonant bump where the hole is. And no mics are gonna crawl in there and die, leading you to come up with the worst name for your brand in music history.
45 shots fired at my location.
Reason 2. Mid-range. These speakers are focused on the mid-range, and if you've ever seen a Fletcher-Munson curve, that's where your hearing is most sensitive, between 2 and 4K. But this thing goes from about 120 hertz up to, they say 22 kilohertz. Yeah, bullshit. This thing goes up to 4K. This is the frequency range where babies scream and where the ice cream truck plays that goddamn nursery rhyme. Reason 3. Mix translation. Every time you go to a restaurant, a cafe, or listen on earbuds or your laptop speakers, you're not hearing sub bass and you're not hearing 16K. Next time you're at Fuddruckers, ask yourself how much 32 hertz are you hearing? How much 16 hertz are you hearing? 16 kilohertz are you hearing? And after that, ask yourself, why the fuck am I at Fuddruckers? Reason 4. Imaging. When you have two unmatched loudspeakers like you probably do, the phantom image in the center is never correct. A Mixcube changes all that because it's one driver, there is no phantom image. Additionally, if you're actually afraid of ghosts, you might think about picking one of these things up. Reason 5, legacy. Hits like Thriller were mixed using Auratones, which is the older sibling of the Mixcube. So like they say, if it was good enough for Grandpa, it's good enough for you. And while you're at it, check what kind of diapers he's wearing, because you're gonna need some of those too. Reason 6, mono. Whenever you're at a club, or you're listening to music in a car, a restaurant, perhaps even in your own room, you're not hearing true stereo. Not to mention that arguably some of the best recordings of all time were mono. Actually, fuck that. The best recordings of all time were mono. So get your mono on. Plus, chicks like mono. Give your chick mono. Reason 7, limitations. Limitations breed creativity for some reason. And instead of getting ungodly thump out of 80 hertz or getting angelic highs out of a resonant boost at 22 kilohertz, you're gonna be making sure your kick drum is audible within the mid-range, your vocals sounding good, it's not getting masked by the guitars. Whenever you're producing, you're gonna be focusing on the important parts. You're not gonna be worried about panning. You're gonna be focused on the mid-range where everything matters. Reason 8, rooms. Your room sucks. It's got modes and shit that you don't even know about. It's got reflections that you probably didn't even know you're hearing. While having a Mixcube isn't gonna help you with early reflections, it's not gonna activate the modes of your room as much. So you're gonna get the least distorted sound you can in your untreated room. Reason 9, they look cool. Seriously, they put a piano lacquer finish on this thing. No one ever set one of these up and asked, what the fuck did the cat drag in? These things class up the place. And since vibe is money, they're gonna help you look the part. Reason 10, Steve Aoki uses one. Reason 11, Skrillex uses one. Reason 12, Owl City uses one. Reason 13, Richard Devine, whoever the fuck he is, uses one. Reason 14, neighbors. Your whiny fucking neighbors are not gonna hear this thing as much as your current full range system. That's because it doesn't kick out the massive bass that your system currently is. The sound doesn't go through the walls as much above 100 hertz or whatever. So this means you can probably produce at night without headphones. Unless you live with your mom, which if you produce music you probably do, and unless she's a bitch, which if you produce music she probably is. Reason 15, frequency response. It's flat, like your sister. Reason 16, because I said so, motherfucker! If you want to check these things out, I'm going to put a link in the description box, so go ahead and pick some of these things up. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, share with your music production friends, and I'll see you in the next video.